So I'm lazy and I like to talk about dolls. Yeah, that title is what you think it is. And I'm just gonna be talking about dolls for an extended amount of time because I like dolls and there's a lot of dolls coming out now and recently and 10 years ago, and I just wanna talk about them. So I'm gonna be talking about dolls for an extended amount of time. How much time, I don't know yet because I haven't finished filming. And as soon as I'm done filming, I'll let you know how long this video is, and that'll be the title. Because I'm clickbaity as shit. So yeah. Oh, but did I cuss? I'll bleep that out, I'm sorry. But anyways, kind of like with my anti-haul video that's either out now or coming out. I don't know, whichever one I edit first, I guess. I have a list of dolls that I want to talk about and some collections and also anything that I can think of throughout the video. So yeah, let's get into this. Oh yeah, I didn't say my name or anything. Hi Winxers, my name is Tyler. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've already had a whole intro and I didn't say that, but let's actually talk about dolls now. So the first thing on here is the Midnight Masquerade Disney dolls. I'm so excited, they're so pretty. Oh, I'm so in love with them. I cannot wait for them to come out. I need it to be October already. That Esmeralda, she is my absolute favorite. I'm gonna have pictures of everything that I talk about on the screen as I talk about them. So yeah, the Esmeralda doll is my absolute favorite. I have to have her. I mean, I'm really hoping that I can get her on release day, but if not, I'm willing to maybe pay a little more. I get it. eBay has markups, but you know what? I'm totally willing to do that. I just bought Belle from the Premiere series and I paid $150 for her. And when she came out, she was like $110 plus tax and stuff, which made them about $120. So I paid like a $30 markup, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I bought Cinderella. I paid $90 for her, but only because I had a coupon because she was like 100 and something, but I had like a eBay coupon, so I only paid $90. I guess I technically paid 100 something, whatever, but to me I paid $90. And then I bought Snow White on release date, so I still need Ariel and Jasmine. I'm kind of wishy-washy on Tiana. I don't know if I'm gonna get her. But back to the Midnight Masquerade dolls. I'm so excited for them. The Giselle set with her prince is Prince Edward, I think. I really want that set. I'm really kind of hoping not to pay more than $250, pushing it into $280 for her. But that set seems to be really popular, so they're really expensive right now. I was thought about getting the Aurora and Philip set as well as the Tiana and Naveen set, but they're just really expensive. And to think about spending $1,000 at once on dolls, especially when the rest of the collection is coming out in a month, it's hard, man. It's hard, you know, but I get it, especially with D23 exclusive dolls. I get the markup. You know, I'm not bashing these resellers, or as some people call them, scalpers, which, by the way, at D23, you can only buy one of each doll, so honestly, they're really not scalpers, but I don't want to get into that in this video. Anyways, I understand, you know, they had to buy possibly a plane ticket, maybe just a hotel room, the tickets to get in, the store tickets. Of course, they had to pay the price of the dolls up front. They then have to, and a lot of these dolls on eBay have free shipping, so then they also have to pay shipping. And these dolls are they're big, so it's gonna be $20, $30 shipping. I can almost guarantee, I would know. So yeah, I understand the markups, but I don't understand those markups where they're $700. It's nah, bruh, calm yourself down. I will give you $100 for your efforts. I commend you on that, but really? So yeah, anyways. Moving into the ones that are gonna be general release, there's Esmeralda, there's Meg, which I like Meg. I find her to be a little simple, especially compared to Esmeralda. I really wish she had a lot more going on, but she's still pretty and I want her. I really want the Belle doll. I think her dress is absolutely stunning. I want her so bad. I am kind of wishy-washy on Cinderella and Rapunzel. If I can't get them on release date, probably not going to. Maybe Cinderella, if I find her for about release date price, I may get her. Rapunzel, I don't like her dress, especially the top. It looks simple and tacky to me, and then the skirt is like there's a lot going on, but it's still so monotone. I just don't. That's one thing I really like about like Belle's dress is it's got the black and the gold. It's so contrasting, it's beautiful. And Esmeralda has so many layers and colors and prints. It's just, oh, that dress has me in love. I need that Esmeralda doll. Like, she is a need. So I really want her, and I'm hoping to get her. And let me think, what else can I think about these dolls? They're just pretty, and I really want them. And I'm gonna be awake anyways, because I'm a night owl, and I'm awake at it's like 1 in the morning when I'm filming this right now. So I'm gonna be awake anyways, and I really hope I can get them. Last year I got Snow White, and she was the very first one released. And then I was not able to get any of the other ones because they sold out in 0.25 seconds, which sucked so much, but whatever. It is what it is. And I'm kind of hoping it's the same, not the same, like obviously I want to be able to get more than just one this year, but if Esmeralda's the first one being released, and if I can get her, I think I'll be happy. I'll be happy to wait on all the others and get them at secondhand prices, whatever, but if I can get her, like, I can satiate my need for this collection right now. I love her so much. I really need her. This whole collection's beautiful. Disney has outdone themselves. The packaging, I want to see more pictures of them in the boxes, because the Premier Series dolls I feel like were really, really well displayed. These ones I'm a little about. Like, especially the 2-pack dolls, they seem very stiff and kind of just like, let's make them stand up, right? It's just, I kind of wish they looked better in the boxes. That's another reason why I'm not super keen on the 2-packs, is like, I don't take my dolls out of the box, and I feel like they look kind of boring the way they are. But I still want Giselle. I want Giselle pretty bad, and I'm gonna get Giselle. I'm telling you, I am gonna get Giselle. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna get her. I'm also getting Esmeralda, so yeah. I think I've talked about the Midnight Masquerade dolls enough. Let's move on. All right, the next thing on this list are the Hasbro Disney style dolls. Now, again, in my anti-haul, I'll talk about these. I just don't like them personally. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, and it's not, I'm like, ugh, they're so bad or whatever. It's just, they're not for me. They don't have bendable negs? They don't have bendable negs. They don't have bendable legs, which again, I don't really take my dolls out of the box, but like, something like that kind of bothers me. Like, I don't want to be spending, I think these dolls are like $25 or $30. I'll have the price up here somewhere, but they're kind of expensive. And like, honestly, I'd rather just save my money and spend $100 or $150 if I have to on one of the Midnight Masquerade dolls. You know, I get for someone who can't even fathom saving $150, that's a good option, and I'm glad that they're on the market. And I think Hasbro's making a great stride in the right direction with their dolls, because honestly, their princess line is woeful. So I'm glad that they're making that change. But for me, someone who has a lot of dolls, a lot of Playline dolls, I just don't need those in my life right now. But they're pretty, and I commend Hasbro on moving in the right direction, but I think they could be better. I think the fabrics they're using are bad. I don't think I would care much about the non-bendable legs if the fabrics were better, but they just, God, I'm sorry. I know I have friends who have them and love them. I think they look cheap. I just can't. I'm sorry, I just can't, especially for the price point, I just can't. But yeah, I'm glad that Hasbro is making the right direction, I think. So, you know, go out and buy them if you want to support that, and hopefully further lines will be even better, and maybe I might get them down the line. We'll see. I do like that they have rooted eyelashes. I think that's really nice. All right, the next thing I want to talk about has been slightly controversial, and that is the 15th anniversary Bloom doll that Witty Toys is releasing. And I'm just gonna let you know now, I'm gonna get her. If I can get her, I would really like to be able to. Again, it's really hard to get Winx dolls in America, especially the newer ones, for prices that aren't absolutely insane. So I'm gonna try and get her. I don't even know if she's gonna be available on Amazon. I know that she's gonna be available in like Italy and Russia and Germany. Maybe some of my German friends, you know who you are, can help a boy out. But I don't know, honestly, we'll see. I'd like to get 2 of her actually, one in the box and one out, because I think her dress is really interesting. I think Witty Toys has this problem where they make the bodice too short, and I really don't like that. And about this dress specifically, the bodice is like half the size of her torso, and it really bothers me. The dress is so shapeless, and I just really don't like it. The organza is pretty. If it's hemmed properly, I have no problem. If it's not hemmed, I am gonna have a problem because that stuff frays awfully. So I really hope it's hemmed, but if it's not, I'm gonna mention that when I get her and make a review, obviously. I really like the underskirt that has all the pictures of the bloom transformations. I know that some people have said that it's tacky. I think it's really cute. I like it. I don't like her wings. I can already tell you that. They're the Flora Believix wings that they keep reusing for some reason. As if it's just Flora Believix. Why? Because they used it for like the Stella Fairy Couture and the Urban Bloom and also the Flora limited edition doll, as well as the Wedding Bloom. They all have this pair of Flora Enchantix or Believix wings. I really don't understand it, and I wish they would stop doing that, you know? Because I'm glad that we're getting an anniversary doll, but like, why? But yeah, I'm gonna be buying her. I'm really excited about it. I want her to come out already. So yeah, looking forward to that. Okay. Don't hate me. The LOL surprise dolls. They don't inspire me, you know? Like, the outfits are really cool, and I think if they were on any other doll line, not any other doll line, if they were on a different doll line, I would probably be very into them. But the problem, like, if MG had come out with Bratz dolls like that, like Bratz, you know, with those outfits and stuff, oh my gosh, I would be so for them, and I'd be so in love with them. I still don't know if I'd necessarily buy them, but I would definitely be a lot more inspired by them, kind of like I was with the Hayden William Bratz. I also don't own those. I told myself I was gonna buy them, and then I realized that, like, you know what? They're really expensive for what they are, so meh. But I still am thinking of picking them up. I don't really collect Bratz dolls anymore. I used to. I sold off a fair amount of them. I still have some. I may get them. I don't know. We'll see. It's not a priority to me to buy Bratz right now, especially with, again, like I always say, I don't have unlimited space to just keep pushing dolls, and I really do have to like decide what I want to collect. And right now, that's really like Barbie and Winx and Monster High. That is really what I want to put my money and my effort towards. But at some point, if they're on sale or I suddenly become a billionaire, then yes, I would totally buy them. But that's not even what I was talking about, totally off topic, which is okay, because that's what this video is about, right? It's for me to get all my thoughts out. But back to the LOL surprise dolls. Yeah, it's a lot to do with the faces. I don't like them. I don't know why MGA has this thing for like really big heads. And again, with the Bratz, I don't care. Like, I own Bratz, I love Bratz. But the LOL surprise dolls are just weird to me for some reason. Okay, so my SD card ran out of space and my camera was overheating, so I let it cool down. I got a snack, now I'm back. And yeah, let's keep talking about the LOL surprise dolls. So one of my main things that I just really didn't like about them was the faces specifically. It's not that the face screenings are bad or anything. I just don't like that, like, the faces and not only the face molds, but the screenings are like exactly the same as the little tiny babies that, you know, LOL Surprise is known for, is the little babies, right? And they're like literally exactly the same. And I know that, like, so here's the thing, like with Bratz, they had a baby's line, but the face sculpts were very different and the face prints were also different. They were more kind of similar, which I guess was kind of weird looking back on it, but at least the face molds were very different. And they didn't do that with the LOL Surprise dolls. Not really sure why. I'm not really a fan of that. I feel like if they had, you know, fashionized the surprise doll molds and screenings and stuff and given them a more, you know, fashion doll look, I think I would have been more into them. Because like I said, the outfits are awesome. And if they were literally on any other doll, I'd probably be very into them. I just don't like the aesthetic, you know? It's not for me. Like, I get it. I also don't like the fact that they're surprise dolls. That actually bothers me a lot. It feels kind of gimmicky and a little bit like a cheat because like you know exactly what you're getting. Like it's not even like those poopsie surprise dolls, which I also really don't like for a whole other reason. It's like at least those, like you genuinely don't know what you're gonna get when you buy them. Like it could be any of the dolls, you know? But with these, it's like, it says like Neonlicious, it says Queen Bee, it says the names of the dolls on the side, and like there's even like a cutout on the front that shows you the shape of the doll. So it's like, it's not a surprise doll. You know exactly what you're getting. There's no surprise here. There's nothing. It just feels gimmicky and like an easy way of just like, oh, we're gonna keep the LOL Surprise brand to release dolls because Bratz are failing, but like we're gonna say they're surprise dolls, which I don't like. It feels like a gimmick, and it feels like a cheat a little bit, and I'm like, you could have done better, MGA. You could have done better. But yeah, so I'm not really into them. But I know a lot of people are. I know that they're really popular right now, and if you like them, buy them, support them, and they'll come out with more. In fact, they are coming out with more. We know from leaks that they're coming out with more, and that there's gonna be like a holiday doll and stuff, so... Which the holiday doll, they're not disguising as like as a surprise doll. It's just you get her, she comes in like this clear plastic box. It's, you know, the display's pretty, but like there's no gimmick there. It's not like surprise, even though it's not a surprise. You know exactly what you're buying. So yeah, that aspect also bothered me. But yeah, they're just not for me. Not into them. All right, the Day of the Dead Barbie. Now I'm not buying this doll. I'm not gonna buy her, I just wanna put that out there. But she bothers me a little bit because when I heard about her a couple months ago, I was like really excited because I love Day of the Dead, I love Halloween, Dia de los, I love it all. I love the aesthetic, I love the culture, it fascinates me, I love it so much. And the doll really, I don't like the hair. I think it's like two braids, and like I get the inspiration, I just don't like it. I don't think it was done well. The hair looks cheap. You know, it has these like teal accents in it, which throw me off a little bit. There's something about the face that I don't like. Like I've seen Sugar Skull face paints and things like that before, and like even the Skeletor doll from Monster High, which does the Sugar Skull look. Like, I really have always liked that. I think it's very pretty, but something about her face looks really flat. For some reason, I don't know how to explain it, and I just like really don't like it. I just don't like her face at all. I can't pinpoint what it is. I think it's just that her face looks so flat, and I don't know why. I just don't like it. And then the outfit's kind of boring to me. It's kind of whatever. And I saw some up close pictures of the skirt, and it's like that plasticky looking material, and it's not hemmed, which bothers me. The doll's like $75, I think, $75, and the skirt isn't hemmed. Do you see my point? Like I can't support that. I'm sorry, Mattel. I can't. Now, some dolls by Mattel that are coming out that I can totally support are these Star Wars dolls. They're so beautiful. I think you can pre-order them now. If you can pre-order them, I'll link them in the description. They're so pretty. I want them so bad, but I'm not gonna buy them. They're way too expensive. They're like $150 a piece. They're gold label of all labels, like really gold. And I can't, as much as I want them. I really specifically want R2-D2 and maybe Darth Vader. Leia, I'm a little like whatever about, but like Darth Vader and R2-D2, I'm so like, I want them so bad. And if they were platinum label like the Yves Saint Laurent dolls were, I would obviously pre-order them because those are limited to like only 1,000. And I know that if I didn't buy them now, I wouldn't be able to get them later. But knowing that they're making so many of them and I'm probably gonna be able to get them on sale later, I'm not buying them. But they are very pretty and I'm very for it. And if you like them and if you like Star Wars, you should totally pre-order them. And again, talking about Mattel, because why not? Barbie, the David Bowie Barbie, another one that I kind of really want. Like I want that one. I also want, they have like the Ladies of the 80s collection. It's like Debbie Harry and Joan Jett and Cyndi Lauper. I want them so bad. I love all of them. I mean, Cyndi Lauper, I love her as a person. Her music, I'm like, okay, it's whatever. But like Blondie and Joan Jett, I'm like, love them. I have like all their albums. I love them so much. I want those dolls at some point. I would love to find them. They're kind of expensive though. But if I can find them and like for a good deal, I'm totally picking them up because I love them. But yeah, back to David Bowie. I definitely want that Barbie. There was a lot of like controversy about that where they were like, why didn't they make a Ken doll? Because like David Bowie, like we all know, he's so androgynous. He wore makeup all the time, dresses, just wonderful inspiration he was, you know? And like I get kind of like where people are coming from, like, why didn't they just come out with a Barbie doll or a Ken doll that was like wearing the David Bowie outfit? But like, it's Barbie inspired by David Bowie, so that's kind of why. I mean, they did the same thing with Elvis and Frank Sinatra, so I don't really see what the issue is, but okay. Have your pick at it, why not? I feel like Barbie can't do anything without getting called controversial, like, ever. I don't think it matters literally what they do. It's just, seriously, you know, they come out with their Inspiring Women series and it gets so much backlash. They come out with the David Bowie doll and it gets so much backlash. They come out with the Fashionista dolls, it gets so much backlash. They come out with all the new body sizes, it gets so much backlash. They come out with Made to Move, it gets backlash. They come out with the Barbies with like the wheelchairs and the prosthetic legs, and somehow it's still getting backlash. And I'm just like, I mean, they just cannot win with Barbie right now, and it's really sad. I mean, Barbie sales are doing really well. They're actually going up, so good for them, but a lot of these, like, Mattel did it again articles is like, calm yourself down. It's a toy. They're trying their best. You don't need to be so angry because they decided to make a David Bowie Barbie instead of a David Bowie Ken, even though they've done this before with like I said, Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley. It's part of that line. They're paying homage to David Bowie. I think that's like great and awesome, and I think that they did a really good job with it. The doll's amazing. Yeah, gosh, people hate to hate sometimes, you know? Like, there have been times where Mattel, like, yeah, okay, you messed up, admit to it, but like, for the most part, there's no harm in making a David Bowie Barbie. I'm sorry, this is like a rant that I don't need to be going on, but here I am. So yeah, that bothers me. How did we get here again? I don't remember. Moving on. So there have been some rumors that the Silkstone doll line is ending. Back to Barbie, I guess. There's this doll coming out. I forget the name. I'll put it here. I didn't look it up. I'm lazy, I know. But it's said to be the last of the Silkstone dolls. I don't think that's true. It says that it's like putting an ending to the fashion model collection, which, like, okay, cool. Unfortunate, yeah, the fashion model collection is awesome. I love it. It's really one of the only Barbie collections that I actually like actively collect right now are the Silkstone fashion model dolls. But they're not the only Silkstones that we've gotten. We've gotten other Silkstone dolls, so I don't know, I think it's kind of silly that if that line ends that people are like, Silkstones are going away, and it's like, I mean, maybe, probably not, but I just think that they're going to be rebranded and maybe have a new name and a more modern appeal, or maybe a different designer, because these are all by Robert Best, I believe. Like, every single one has been Robert Best, and maybe he's just like, you know what, I'm tired. Give someone else a chance to make really pretty fashion dolls, because it feels like him and Bill Greening are the only ones that work at Mattel for some reason. Like, it feels that way. I know that's not true, but it feels that way. And like, I'd like, as much as I love his designs, I would like to see some new nuances in the fashion, like the collector lines, you know, aside from Bill Greening and Robert Best. As much as I love them, like, amazing designers, and I'm so in their art's amazing, but like, there are other designers. Mattel, make more dolls. Expand all of the designer lines, honestly. Mattel's not making enough designer Barbies, and I think we need more designer Barbies, Mattel. Bring them out. The Season 8 Winx dolls. let's talk about that. I really want Cosmics. I'm really into Cosmics. I do want the Cosmics dolls, and I really want the Star Fashion dolls. I could have sworn I saw an Amazon listing for like Bloom, Stella, Flora, and Layla, but apparently Layla's not being made, because I always thought it was gonna be those four. Like, for some reason, I'd always seen pictures of them, and like I kind of assumed that Layla was coming out, but I guess her, Musa, and Techno were canceled. I didn't even know that. I could have sworn that I saw the, Bloom, Stella, Flora, and Layla for sale. I guess not. But I still want Bloom, Stella, and Flora. I also really want the Bubble Sirenix dolls. I want the, not the bubble matte like wand ones, just like the ones like the sequin outfits. I want those. I want the rock music fairies. They're so cute. I love them so much. I want those. I would like to complete my Glamour Friends collection at some point. But again, I don't trust buying from Amazon, so in general, buying any of the Season 8 dolls is going to be really hard for me. Wish me luck, but those I really want. I really do want them, along with this 15th anniversary Bloom, so really hoping I can find them from a reputable seller that's not Amazon, because Amazon sucks. But yeah, I really want those, and I hope I can find them at some point. Do you guys remember at the start of July when the Wild Hearts Crew dolls came out, and like there was this frenzy over them, and everybody was talking about them? And then what happened? I love my Wild Hearts Crew dolls, I do. And that review, like, you guys are phenomenal. It's one of my most viewed videos from like recent times. My Capsule Chicks review actually beat it. I didn't think it would, but it actually beat it in views, and I'm still blown away by that. It's trekking along, but that was fun, and I really love doll hunting, and that's nice because I don't like Playline dolls pretty much from anyone anymore. And this was the first time I got excited for a Playline doll. I guess Winx dolls count as Playline. I don't consider them Playline, I guess, in my head, because of how much I have to pay for them. They're so expensive that to me, like, that's not Playline, that's a collector doll. I'm spending $60 on this like fairy doll. Like, obviously it's collector. They're not, they're Playline, and I need to remind myself of that sometimes. But I guess aside from Winx, I'm not really into Playline dolls, like, pretty much at all. They just don't really interest me. But Wild Hearts Crew was an exception to that, and like, they came out at the beginning of July, and we got the fashion packs and stuff, and then everything went silent. Like, and I'm not saying that people aren't still posting them and taking photos and stuff, like, they are. Not as much, I think, not as much as when they first came out, but also, like, we haven't heard anything from Mattel about them. We haven't heard anything from the designers. We haven't heard, there's still no, I'm still confused because there's a Wild Hearts Crew fan Instagram page, which I tag in all my Wild Hearts Crew posts. They're really sweet. They reposted me a few times. Like, they're awesome. But I don't think they're like official through Mattel or anything. I think they're just like, a fan account. I think that's exactly what they are. So there's still no like official social media for Wild Hearts Crew, which still kind of, I'm still a little confused about, because like Monster High and Ever After High and Enchantimals all got them, so did Polly Pocket, so I'm just a little confused as to where the Wild Hearts Crew one is. Maybe it's coming in the future, but I thought that by now we would have at least sneak peeks of fall line dolls, because obviously I would hope that the ones that came out recently are the summer line, and that we're going to get fall and winter dolls right before the buying frenzy of Christmas comes around. But I haven't seen anything. I'm hoping we see something soon, because they really, there was a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype over these dolls, and I feel like Mattel's just letting it fizzle out, which is sad, and I don't want to see happen, because I really like them. And I really want to see more from Wild Hearts Crew. Oh, I really do. I really do. But yeah, I think I've been talking for a really long time, and I don't really know what else to talk about. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys like it, hit the like button and comment and share this video, and maybe I'll do more of these where I just, talk about dolls and stuff, and drop comments of things that I should talk about. I kind of want to do one where I talk specifically about old doll lines, like the old Mattel Winx or the old Barbies or old Monster High. I don't know, just old doll lines and stuff. And we'll see, you know. I don't know. This has been, I like this. It's like to get off my chest, my thoughts and stuff about dolls and things. And maybe some of you agree and some of you disagree. And those of you who agree, good on you. You know, I won't feel so alone in my thoughts. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. And until next time, lots of love. Again, hit like and subscribe. Check out my Instagram, link in the description. And yeah, bye guys.